Hey there, Twitch. Welcome to Sunday Horror Extravaganza. Two back-to-back streams, this being the first one in which we are delving into hopefully horrifying, occasionally hilarious, but every good movie has that, right? Um, Themes here in the Grim Hollow campaign going through their Fables series, Citadel of the Unseen Sun. And currently, we find ourselves in the locks. But before we get to all of that, the music today is provided by Tabletop Audio. It's a free resource. Go use their stuff. It's pretty fun and good. Also, if you'd like to support our streamers and let them have a little bit more fun here, some of our players here, you can go ahead and spend some of those channel points, give them some inspiration, DM inspiration, as well as treasure boost here or there is always nice and fun. Now, also, other things coming up. If you want to stay up to date with everything going on, you can hop on to our Discord, and the easiest way to do that is to get that information through coffee. It's also a good way to keep the DM awake by giving him coffee. It's always nice as well. But also, if you want to play with us, you can hop on to stopplaying.game/gm/games and follow us on the Twitters and all those good things at GM Games. I say that because Shaylene's in the chat, so I should probably.
Oh my god.
She's like,
We're at 18 followers. Ooh, ooh.
Oh no! Let's go.
But today, after the escape from Dreamtown and reuniting with some thought-lost individuals, now made up of flesh, but flesh crafted from souls, ran through diamonds. No divinity here, but powerful necromancy has brought you to the living once more. You have entered the locks, met a few locals, and learned a bit about the process, how souls come from the world above, gain bodies, and are immediately... Nope. Thank you. And immediately freed from those bodies when the processes of the lock works. The souls casts aside some to be repurposed into making the baltas you now wear, while their bodies are either discarded or stored to later become undead. And it's not lost on you that as wherever these rivers may flow, this undead refuse might seep through the soil and make its way down below to the treasures where once you came. So, as you moved away, figuring out what district you were going to, we'll begin. Where would you like to go here in this vast complex?
I think we were still trying to head to the wine place.
District of Wines.
Is that right?
Yes.
I
Okay.
believe so, yeah.
Just wanted to double check.
Try and pull up the map real quick. There we go.
It should be pinned in Discord.
Yep, I see it.
So, as you make your way past this rather grim sight of the Lockworks, you get back to the districts, and here, District of Wines, there's a definitive incense that begins to make its way into you, and there's music again, and these very strange individuals dancing. You see many revelers, undead certainly, with their masks on and every bit of their skin covered up in colorful clothing, hats with bells on. They're flipping. They have food and wine, which they kind of pour over themselves and soil their clothing, and not being able to digest anything that they're pretending to eat. The food here is spoiled and rotten as they make use of it. The wine having far gone past its date, long ago moldy. And those are the scents and sights you are greeted into this mad festival.
We're eating Molly. I call her moldy. Well, that's disgusting.
So how are we gonna eat?
Yeah.
If nothing here's alive, how are we
We
gonna
might
hide
have to
ourselves?
stomach it.
Yeah, the first thing you come upon is in the district of Rhines is the home of an immense building that bears the sign the Grand Mensa, the only inn throughout all the locks. That is also a tavern. Working noses can't ignore the rancid odors billowing from the decrepit building's walls. You see locals mill about the Grand Mensa as they please, each holding what looks like a small rusty tube in their filthy hands.
Oh, I don't have my notes with me. Who was the who's
Jalen, your bike is crazy.
let me
If
see.
you're asking about the Doge here,
Yeah.
this is the Doge. This is the Doge Harley.
Okay.
The Doge of Blood.
Appropriate.
Very Jesus-y.
Who's Jesus?
I didn't realize I wasn't muted. Sorry.
I
Well
was like, does Jesus exist in this universe?
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud there.
No, you're fine. So I can drink and let it fall out of my gills without consuming. Which doesn't seem to be unusual because everybody's dead and it's like falling out of their faces and shit.
But can you eat through your mask?
Hmm.
The masks do have a mouth that you see that they're kind of putting their stuff through occasionally.
I wish I knew that earlier.
Well, some of them seem to. It's kind of weird. They're so I'm sorry. So what they're doing is they're putting the tubes underneath their masks, and that's what they're using to do this.
Oh, okay.
Others are having it go through the clothing that's on their face and coming in. So you're a little unusual in that you don't have the clothing that covers your whole face as much.
Right.
We could just put a sack over you.
Over me?
So you could
Or-
drink. Did I space out?
Oh,
Do I know what we're talking about?
I think that would work. I mean, I think the hope and the play here is that we bring it into our mouths and then just like dribble it out so that we're not actually consuming it.
Yeah, it does take some time for that effect to happen. So, like they drink it, and then a little bit later it makes its way out.
Hold it in your mouth.
So there is like a time. There's a time delay.
I see. Who's
So we're
man enough
fucked.
to actually try and drink it?
I am. You already know I am.
Yeah.
I'm a woman enough to try it. Thank you.
Walked into that one. Yeah, I think I'll also try something. I'll see if how it affects us because I have the hit points to figure it out.
All right. So you heading into the Grand Mensa?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Now, the horrible smell intensifies as you enter a humid cafeteria. Dried intestines line the wall with rib bones hanging from them. evenly spread apart. Wooden benches stretch the length of the house, dotted with masked ghouls slurping their food up through straws. The back part of the room features an open kitchen, and you can see multiple locals arranging rotten rations and spoils onto plates. And on the right is a large bar filled with revelers singing ballads off-key.
This is worse than the bards in the real world. Yeah, I think I'll
Well, define real
Does anybody
world.
go to
The
her-
only bard we knew was dead.
You're not
How
wrong.
dare you talk about my beloved?
He was
Okay.
dead though.
To be fair, we're all dead here.
Yeah, twice over actually.
Some of us 3 times.
Yeah.
Real quick, at that one, Bobby, is this a better volume?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess so.
So I was a little quiet on stream.
But I will try and grab any kind of food they seem to be handing out and just getting a straw and seeing what the deal is with that.
Okay.
You're gonna
And go to the
barf.
kitchen. You easy
That'll
enough
work.
get some. And they, as you go there, there's a one of the locals behind the bar puts out their hand, and they're like, as they want some type of payment.
Yeah, I'll ask them how much. Just
5 copper or whatever you got.
yeah, I'll toss the copper to them.
And drink. Get the food. You can grab a rusty straw.
At least they're using metal straws, guys.
Yeah.
With Christ.
Yes, they are mentally conscious if undead.
And that, not to mention, like, that we found a ton of trash at the bottom of their lake. How much are the straws really helping?
Not wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So you go and begin slurping up some food.
Yeah. I'll let you guys know.
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go. That's really good. 19.
Disgusting.
Okay. All right. It is awful. And you really have to. You realize you almost want to vomit, and you because that would mean working bowels, and you shove it down. But that is not going to be good.
Quick question: what was this?
What it was? I think it was. I think it was beef goulash.
Oh, I love beef. All right, I'll put it back. Just look, turn to the group. Just no.
What's beef?
What's beef? Oh, beef is so great. You know the things you have to cook instead of eating it raw, like some of you do.
You've literally eaten steak before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was the same thing.
I know there are so many different names for the same thing.
But
It's
yeah,
also
in
called
case-
veal.
Right. Anyway, without question, do not eat this stuff. That was not great. I thought it'd be worse. I'm surprised it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but nope, don't have any of that. Mm-mm.
Pascal, you are kind of into like trickery and things. Do you like
Yes.
know any magic that makes it look like we are eating, but maybe we are not eating?
I can do minor illusion.
Well, how minor is a minor illusion?
Oh no, I can't do minor illusion. Never mind. I thought I had it, but I don't. No, I literally can't do anything except make us all vanish.
Well, that is pretty cool.
I could make all of us vanish if we wanted to, though.
No, hold on to that. Knowing us, we're probably gonna attract more danger. Again, yeah.
What are you rolling for, Matt?
Who can say?
You can.
Um,
Oh, my eyes watery.
So we have.
Lamarcus?
Cassius, you bought
No,
food
I'm just
from
thinking.
from a guy, right?
I bought. No, when did I buy food?
Didn't you just buy the thing that almost made you throw up?
Yeah, there's still some if you want it. It's not good.
No, that's not the plan. But now you have a repertoire with someone. That's the word I was looking for. Let's go ask him if he knows where the Doge is.
Rapport, but yes.
Rapport.
Rapport. That's the word I'm looking for.
Pascal is so cute.
I like the optimism. Many buy a couple more goulashes for there to be any kind of relationship.
well, the
I
last
run
time
over
we
to him.
saw.
Oh god.
No, you probably ran over it. I was like, well, we just saw the Doges in the middle dome area. And
Right.
as he runs off. All four of them were there. It didn't get a good look, but definitely took note of some of their dress.
And didn't they say there was going to be a fancy party with all of them attending?
Yes, I believe that
Right.
was in the District of Lights.
We could work our way there.
Yes, I do believe it's in the cards. I think it would be good to rub shoulders with the likes of them. But did we know of any festivals going on in the wine district or any events?
I think you didn't really get a lot of information, and as you begin to kind of contemplate that and see who you would talk to, the doors open.
That there was a
and
drinking contest.
In walks the very well dressed and well attended individuals you saw at the Lockworks, one by one. First up is the green-red dressed Gato, the Doge of Pride, with a large Victorian collar streaming above a crumb collar around their neck. Next is Harley, sword by their side, followed by Colette, the Doge of Gold. And finally, Voto.
Sorry, Vato. That's funny.
Voto, Gato, Colette, and Harley make their ways in. And soon, Voto gets up, announces to everyone, My Lockles! I now command your attention. Now, it is with great pleasure that we will begin our contest for this evening. Challengers! Returning champions. The eating contest will begin. Those who wish to come forth and test their mettle may approach. The room goes quiet as three unassuming locals seat themselves at a bench near the kitchen. Their outfits are coordinated with one another with similar trinkets, but each reveler has their own unique color scheme. Red, orange, and yellow. Their masks are all cut to reveal more of their corpse blue mouths and jagged teeth. The leading here, Voto heads to their table and calls everyone's attention. Now we come to another daring food and drink contest. Angim, Heatone, and Malata are ready to feast. Will anyone join them?
I look at Kentura and I'm like, You want to go?
Hey, I'm doing the universal signal if nose goes.
Gorgo is going to tap Ruby on the shoulder
Oh,
and
shit.
say, Ruby, do you actually need to eat?
He's gonna look up and he's gonna shake his head, wide-eyed. He's thinking about it. Going.
But you also don't have a mouth that can put in your body, right?
Oh, it is shut.
How dare you
Oh,
see
but
through our plans?
Ruby, do you even need a mask down here? You're technically not a living organic being.
You don't say that out loud.
I am going to forgive that this once. Because I think it was a mistake not realizing where you were.
Wait, I
that
have an
I think the
idea.
Pascal character would have known.
Yeah.
No, I feel like he's stupid. I'm picking myself.
Do you really want this to happen right now?
Nah.
Okay.
Somebody
Or
choke
less
slam that guy.
I go to whatever other side of the table. Like, no. I'll do it.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Pascal, can you store things inside of the ring, or is it just you?
I can store anything in it except people,
Could you store rotten food?
I assume.
Can the imp be invisible, grabbing the food that you hand it, and then it poofs? Is this possible?
So I know that my imp can cast my spells, but I'm not sure if it can do that. That is
Well, I mean, all you have to do
I-
is bring the food to your mouth and send it to your
Okay.
ring, right? I mean,
yeah, I could do that.
I say with 0 intelligence.
I
I don't
mean,
think we have a lot of time to decide. I think that is our best plan so far.
I think it's a matter of who can survive the longest eating the goulash here.
Disgustingness. It's either we try that or I just jam it. Or Lamartis is willing as well.
I did say I would do it.
I mean, I can try if it works.
All right, let's.
I've never
let's
tried
try
to
it.
store anything in before.
If it doesn't work, you're gonna have to eat it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'll have to. It's just that's not gonna go well.
Okay.
Actually, that wouldn't go horribly. It
Okay.
wouldn't go great though.
Vote 1 for Pascal. Raise your hand if you would like to vote for Pascal to try the ring business. All right,
Alright,
fuck
looks
it. Let's go.
It's our best chance.
Pushes you forward.
I will go as tribute.
All right.
Here's tribute.
Is that so? Diologos! We have a new challenger in our wings. It remains to be seen if they will explode from the seeded competition.
Gorgo is cheering, like the whole audience, like, woo! Best one.
All right. So, people are singing the praises here, and there is a really amazing, like as the Doges have entered, everyone is talking about them, and there's this fun atmosphere as all the preparations are getting on the way. If anyone would like to take this moment to pick up on some gossip, they can certainly try.
I would like
definitely do
to.
that.
I want to slip right into the crowd and see what I can eavesdrop.
How
Well,
many of us can do this?
Hi, Mr. Charisma here.
So, are any of the contestants talking about anything?
Sorry, what? You want to talk to the
Are you the
contestants? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here there can be a total of 3 checks here. So whoever would like to make them in your locations.
I would like to stealthily eavesdrop on the conversations happening.
All right. So in that case, just make a perception check.
No! It's a 4. It was so close to being 19.
Oof.
You hear, I don't think anyone here enjoys the food. They just like eating in general. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna walk up to the contestants and just like ask them if they're like excited for the match or competition.
We are excited to compete against each other. You are going to lose really quickly. We're pretty good.
All right.
All right. Do you have two other people want to make a check for gossip?
Sure, why not?
Right. So
I'll try to. Go
what
ahead.
do you want to do? No. How do you?
Oh, I kind of wanted to brush up against some of the doges. Maybe like you get close to them and just really investigate. What's on their appearance, whether they have that's different from other people, and then hear anything else that they possibly are spilling.
Yeah, I'd like to do the same with him as well.
Okay. Then whoever wants to can make one of these can make a perception check with advantage and investigation with advantage.
I'll do the investigation with advantage.
Okay.
The first one was 18, but it didn't do advantage, so let me roll it again. Okay, 18's the best.
Um, 18. You just investigate Colette, and you realize that they have a beautiful voice. And you're not sure if it's that or that the song that she keeps singing just is simply magically enthralling. And then Cassius, you wanted to do a
Yeah, I
perception?
kind of just wanted to perception check that. Yeah, so that's advantage or is just regular
Yeah.
roll? Okay. Rolling. Oh wow. 15.
15. You hear very often that one uncle talks about how Harley enjoys parading side by side with someone else's float. It must be another competition to them.
Can Gorgo go around making bets like she did last time? Or taking bets? She's a bookie.
So, there is a betting going on right now. And as you kind of go around looking, you see Gato in her green and red approach you.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, lordy. Okay.
Goes, Oh, I have not met you before. Who might you be?
Oh. Me? My name is Cynthia.
Cynthia. Excellent. Now ask me, you, Cynthia. I'm always interested if people have certain eyes for these types of things. So tell me, who do you think I should bet on?
Can I see? Can I like? What is her vibe? Can Gorgo like
Vibe
is
check.
she okay? Yeah, can I do a vibe check?
Nice check.
Oh, that would be insight. Insight for vibe check.
Okay, that is a 16.
16. I would say she seems like someone you knew, and you get that she wants to size you up. Could be determining if you're brave enough to make a suggestion. If you make a suggestion, are you somebody who has a good eye or not, or are you just full of BS? Like, she kind of wants to know what type of person you are.
So does Gorgo. Okay. Let us see. Can I vibe check the contestants?
Vibe check the contestants. Okay. Okay.
I am looking for somebody who looks determined, somebody who looks calculating, somebody who looks like they have come to win.
None of those things are me.
I was just gonna say Pascal's out. So
I'm out with your thumb, like maybe not. Me.
Go ahead and roll insight.
No, fricker. Oh, insight? That's better. No, that's the same thing. That is bad. a 9.
So, as you look, Angim is looking intently at Harley. Tony looks like they're raring to go. Mulata has a huge smile on their face, like it's her lucky day. And Mulata is growling and pounding the table.
The one who is looking at Harley, is it like an angry look or like a loyal look or like
Like, I would say you get the idea it's a crush wanting to impress the person they're crushing on.
okie dokie?
Ooh, what a vibe.
Oh, Matt, real quick, before the eating competition starts, I just want to get the chance to do this. I want to have my imp turn into a snake and put it in my mouth just in case I can't end up teleporting the stuff into my jar so it can drink it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I'm sorry.
that's hilarious.
Fuck yeah.
Using your if it would be, so I want sleight of hand instead of Dex, charisma.
Charisma? Okay, cool. Awesome, because my deck sucks.
Come on,
This is
Pascal.
crafty.
You can do this.
Go.
Wait, can I give my inspiration?
No.
Wait, I don't have one. I thought I still had one.
17.
Okay. In that case, you have a snake in your mouth.
Yes!
Nice. Oh, there's also an inspiration on the floor.
There is. I think
Snatch
Pascal
it.
should take that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, like he's the one about to do this.
Yeah.
You can have
All
that.
right. So you have the inspiration. So Gato's looking at you.
Gorgo will point to the one that's looking at Harley and say, in my experience, people who are doing things for other people never succeed like they think they should. So definitely not this one. Gorgo will look at the one who looks like ravenous, like banging on the table, and say, people with too much eagerness at the start. They are quick to burn out, so definitely not this one. How many other? There were 2 more people?
One more
Oh.
besides your friend.
Yeah. And then I will say, usually I would go with this one. You know, it is the ones who take up the least amount of space that surprise you. But every time I have a gut instinct on something, beginner's luck usually wins out. So I would actually vote for this one, and I will point to my friend.
Okay. Very good. And Gato goes and bets 100 gold on Pascal. I was like, hopefully for you. You're right.
Oh, jeez. Is there any? Okay, can I? I want to, without anyone seeing me, can I just bless Peskel?
Explain to me how no one is going to see you.
Well, yeah. Let's try this. So I kind of, I have to be in the maximum 30 feet away from him. How big is this room?
Okay, I mean, it's about 30 feet, so you can be within range easy enough.
Cool. And I kind of just want to hide behind, I guess, my friends. So I'll kind of just have Kentura kind of just eclipse me, and then maybe I just get Lamarche to kind of just scooch over a little bit, and then just at my waist to start doing the somatic verbal stuff for the spell.
Okay. Then I'm going to say we're going to go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay.
With advantage because I'm lumberjacked.
It's just too swole. I can't see behind you.
Your lumberjackness allows the check to be feasible.
This is gonna be fun. Here we go. I'm doing it through D&D Beyond because I'm feeling reckless. Ha.
Huh?
800.
800
You begin casting, and you feel a blade at your throat that lifts your head up. Says the doge referred to as Harley. Let's have a clean competition, shall we?
Fair is fair, my lady.
Puts it in there, re-scabbards it, and continues as though it's not unusual for them to have to catch cheaters, and they don't take too much of it.
Tried.
One is cheating themselves. Do I notice other?
Well, that was Harley, not Gato. Gato
No, I
did
know.
that.
I want to know if others are betting as well. Other doges.
Other doges are betting. Everyone is usually, so far, the only bet on Pascal is Gato. Everyone else present and all the doges are going to one of the three others.
Let's get that Monday.
Gorgo will make a show of also betting on Pescal. She will not put down as much money. Let me see what I have. I will bet. Yikes. Okay, I will bet 20 gold. And I will give a little wink. And I will say, when we win, we are going to make such a splash. Because she's the one of pride, right? Yes.
I certainly hope so. Okay. Any other bets?
I'll bet.
I'm guessing if I bet, that's like the same thing as insider trading.
Right.
Okay.
I'll bet on the one who seems to be doing it for a crush.
Okay.
And I'll bet 50 gold.
50 gold, and that is going to be on Ongim.
I will bet 15 on the most animalistic looking one.
All right.
And that's like digging.
All right, that is going to be Hiatone.
Hiatone, okay.
Anything else? There is only one that U.S. players have not bet on. If anyone wants to, or we can begin.
I'm not betting this time, based on what happened last time.
Bella, why are you looking at me for?
Okay.
If only you were lumberjacked.
Okay, so the way this is going to work is when they call, this is going to be a series of constitution checks.
Wait, did Pascal try to Pete Rose this game right now? Nice.
So this is really interesting because I'm gonna have to. Okay, so this is about how much somebody can eat without puking. There's the amount of food. So,
Can I time out?
Yeah. Sure.
If can we not go into detail about the vomiting because I will vomit
Yes.
when we get there.
Yes.
Thank you.
When we get there.
No, thank you very much for that. That is exactly what you should tell me.
I want to hear it so bad. Just take your headphones off.
Fuck no.
So, Pascal, the Harley takes their sword and swipes 3 balloons that have been floating in the air, signaling the start. You're doing this a bit non-traditionally, so I need you to describe to me how you are going to eat or make it appear that you've eaten as much the amount of food. So you have a small snake. What size is the snake?
It's just it has to be a smaller, tiny creature. That's all the imp can turn into. So,
Snake.
small snake in my mouth.
Okay, so I think it might be a tiny snake if it's a
Tiny snake, then.
snakes.
Yeah.
So it's itty bitty snake. Okay. I mean, yes. So, what are you doing?
So the first thing I'll try to. All right. So is it like it's just like rotten meat, right? Just a ton of it.
Rotten
Right.
meat and rotten wine and
I-
fruit that's gone bad and
I try to like grab as much of it as I can, and try to like make it look like I'm eating, like shoving it in my mouth, but try to put it in my ring.
okay. So this is I see. So okay. Let me double check your ring. No, you can't. Yeah, it says you can store stuff if I remember. But let's look at this ring ability.
Yeah. So I tried to find it exactly, but I couldn't find the exact thing.
Okay. Okay, vessel, a tiny object. As an action, you can magically vanish into your vessel. So there, this is sort of object stored there harmlessly appears in unoccupied space closest to the vessel's home space. Okay, so according to this, you must, in order to stow something in your vessel, you have to enter the vessel.
Okay. Then what I'll have it. Then what I'll have it do is, I'll literally get like as much as I can, and then can I have my imp enter the vessel with it?
It says you must.
I must. Okay. So then I'll just have the snake start eating it then, instead of me.
Okay. In that case, you're going to make a series of Constitution checks here. Okay, so now, yes. So, for this snake, I'm going to actually. What's the snake's constitution?
I am getting it now. Tiny. I guess it wouldn't be a monster. It would be a monster.
Be a beast.
Alright, 1 second, sorry. I can find it. Tiny.
Here we'll go with flying snake.
Okay.
That's going to be the closest that we're going to get, I think. That's +0. Okay, so in that case, I'll just let you have a +2 to your con checks.
Cool.
So give me 3 con checks.
All right. Constitution. Nope, I got 7.
So a 7.
An 8
Okay.
and an 8.
Wow.
Checks or saving throws?
Checks.
Checks.
I just did the saving throw through it. It's the same thing though.
That's
Okay.
fine.
It's +2. It's rolling a d20. Like I just
Yeah.
went to one of my things that had a +2.
Nice.
Oh, because you other than that, you had a 0 Constitution check.
No, my constitution was 2 anyways, so it ended up being the same.
So you would have had 4 added.
Oh, 4 added. Oh, okay. Then I had 9, 10, and 10,
Okay.
which is a little bit better.
So Pascal explodes in a food-driven way, and first, way early.
It's not like
And
we didn't see
then-
that.
And then, the next one is going to be here, Tony, that and does not do well. After that, Angim drops. Therefore, Malata, the one that was smiling, is good to go. The one no one bet on.
I thought I bet on that one.
On the one that was looking
who
at
had a
Harley.
crush.
That was,
Ah,
those were two
that was
different-
that was Angim.
yeah. Those are two
Okay.
different people.
Wait,
This is the person who was just smiling, doing nothing.
Yeah, looked like it was their lucky day.
oh, okay. So Angib is the one who did not do good either.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, thank you.
I was thinking about betting on Malata. Should have.
Okay, and so the prize is given to Malata. Things seems to be going well. Gato is unimpressed with Gorgo. Well, looks like your insight isn't as good as one would hope, huh?
I suppose I should have trusted my first instinct, but can you blame me for being nervous? I mean, I'm talking to a doge right now.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 17?
17. You can tell they kind of stand up a little straighter. I guess I am kind of magnificent. I can't blame you. And the festivities kind of begin to happen again. And kind of the seriousness is a little brought out. However, a few interesting things immediately. Harley approaches Pascal, puts their arm, go, ho ho. Now, curious. I just am so interested in meeting you. I love the brave, and it's certainly a bravery to go up against these three. If it was a bit foolhardy. So tell me about yourself, young competitor.
Yeah, that's me, known to be brave, always running into the heat of battle and whatnot. I am Pascal. Pascal looks like visibly really panicked and is just like looking around for somebody else.
Oh, good. Excellent. And he kind of grabs you and is kind of sort of dancing with you. Oh, now tell me, what drives you? What is your passion that made you compete against such as these?
I thought there was a cash prize.
Oh, there is, as you saw.
Oh, then yeah, I want the cash prize.
Well, I see. Well, my question is, what brings you here to the Lux?
Oh, well, we are. Vanessa starts getting like visibly freaked out, not knowing what to say, and just starts being like, "We're looking for you."
You're looking for me! Oh, now why would that be?
You have a key. Can I have it?
So interesting. You seek keys.
Yes. No. Yes.
With the Midwestern, no, yeah, no.
Yeah. I see. Tell you the truth, you may not have mine.
Why?
But so why? Well, because silly thing. Probably the same reason you want mine. You wish to make it to the surface.
Yeah.
I see, as do I. So, should you get me the other 2 keys, I'll gladly take you as a escort.
I have friends. Can they come with?
Oh, more the merrier, I suppose.
Can I do an insight check on this guy?
Sure.
And this is Harley.
Mm-hmm.
Insights. 4. So.
What you see is what you get.
I just be like, deal, and just like put out my hand.
And then he spins you around. Excellent. So now, you want to keep it secret. So go about now, find me 2 keys, and bring them back. I don't like failure. And as he does, he kind of looks, and there's 2 bodyguards out with them, and you see deep scars in their batas, as well as some that run down their throat, as looks like they've been hurt and abused. Go now. What are we trying to ask them?
I was gonna ask him. I was gonna ask him if he knows where they keep their keys. Do the other doges always have their keys on them, or do any of them just like leave them lying about?
I honestly have no clue whatsoever. If I knew where the keys were, I'd have them. That's what hopefully, the brave you, Pascal, can figure it out.
All right.
And if you're not of the
Where's-
scheming type, maybe some of your friends are more put together in the head.
All right. How about this? Where do you keep your key? That way, I can assume where they keep theirs.
Make a deception check.
18.
Oh
Yes.
my
finally.
god.
Oh, you're adorable. Now listen, you obviously are a trustworthy individual. However, I would not give such public information in this type of area. So maybe if we see each other in a private setting.
Where can I find you after this?
Seek me out tonight at the ball, should you wish to retire somewhere more intimate.
Awesome. Thank you, man. I got him a fist bump.
Lovely.
Did you just friend zone a Doge?
Yes.
It's very brave of a Doge to brave a Fae.
I think Gorgo would find Pescal and like get a cloth from somewhere, maybe even like rip it off of like her cape or something, and she'll just clean him up a little.
Okay.
Pescal, you're always getting into so much trouble. And
Thank you.
it's almost like she's doing it without thinking, like it's some sort of instinct to clean up messes.
All right. Now. Okay. All right. In that case, as you see Gato, as they are leaving, there's a group of Lacos here that kind of stop and they kind of nod towards Gorgo, and they kind of sharpen their blades, and Gato looks back, shakes their head, and they shrug and they leave.
Do I catch Gato's eye at all?
You do.
I will smile and nod my head, and my little snaky heads, they will smile if they can.
Yeah.
They will look happy.
Who notices? Who else notices that happen?
I'd say all of you do if you're paying attention. It's not a big.
Could I follow Gato out? That's the one that goes into the alley, correct? Like that secret alley passway. The I forgot what it's called.
Oh, the channel.
Yes, the channel.
Yeah. Yes.
I would follow Lamartus.
I will too. This is more than ridiculous. That cat goes everywhere it goes.
All right. There is a as this begins to happen, you see Vato go, "Well, leave with my blessing, the locals. The eating and drinking competitions are over, and we return tomorrow, hungry to start again. Good hauls, everyone." And the different doges leave separately.
Is this only a tavern, or is it also an inn?
It's the only inn.
It's the only inn, and is also a tavern.
Could I note which directions the doges are going in?
They all seem to be going. They all walking separately, but together. They do then get into their separate gondolas. And they seem to be heading back to the central lockworks. At least there. From there, they could go anywhere they would like.
I'm gonna meet up with everyone and just be like, tell them about like the conversation I had and how we agreed to meet to figure out where his key is.
This sounds promising.
Right?
But are you expected to go alone?
I don't
That is
know.
maybe a little risky.
I said I have friends, so I don't think he'd be that weirded out if I was alone. I wasn't alone. We could bring people. It'll be fine.
Okay. Lamartus, make a stealth check as you follow Gato.
Sure. Oh, what the hell happened? That's weird. Okay, hold on. D&D Beyond kicked me out for some reason. Give me 1 second. I don't have my regular dice with me. Stealth. Stealth. Alright, here we go. What a hard 2 for 6.
Okay. As you proceed, very quickly, you realize you like knock over what looks like a bit of an attempt to try to keep some semblance of order down here. And Gato turns around. Her kind of entourage, kind of unarming or arming, being ready to attack a little bit. Yes. Did you need something?
Yes, actually. I saw you were pacing bets there, and didn't seem like you had the best person to trust for bets. But in the future, if you want a sure hand, come and talk to me sometime.
A sure hand, you say?
Only the best, and I give them my skeletal right hand, and to shake.
She takes it. What would you have in mind?
Well, I believe there's a few bets in town, and of course all of us, enjoy being right and enjoy being on top of the others. Am I right?
True.
Well, maybe tomorrow, if you go to the boat races, we'll be there. The gondola races.
Is that all you're capable of?
Oh, I'm capable of many things. I am a seeker of knowledge, and I like to implement the knowledge that I keep.
I see. Well then, Seeker. If you want to prove yourself more competent than that thing in there, there's an earthquake recently. And the rumors are that there was a trove of forgotten relics exposed near the Misty Channel now. I have not had a chance to go myself. I haven't had the opportunity or the cover to do so in secret.
And that's where I know they have gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would let them know I have this knowledge. I was like, that's not what I heard.
I see.
But it seems like you need someone to go on your behalf. I'm willing to do so.
I see. Excellent. Investigate the Misty Channel for me. And then let us talk. To see what you found. Should you prove competent in this, maybe we can work further together.
Sounds good. I'll guarantee it. And I will turn around and be off.
Excellent. Do so.
Gorgo is sitting with the others and she is scratching her nose and she is like, have you guys ever heard that thing where, like, if somebody is talking about you, your nose is itching?
I thought it was sneezing.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
probably sneezing.
I thought it was your ears ringing, but
Holy Marthas, where were you?
Slash slinging slasher. What?
saying it very quietly. Well, I know that the one that had placed the bets with you, that was the one that was seen stalking the misty channels, and I thought I would try to follow them to see where they were possibly going, and I kind of stumbled upon myself. So I had to make up for it. Told them that I would be a more sure bet than you were. Sorry, but I had to make myself not seem like I was there in malintent. So they told me that if we looked into the Misty Channel where some rumored treasure trove was that was unearthed after an earthquake, we might be able to get back into their good graces.
You know,
That's
Le
the di-
Martes. Oh, go ahead.
It's like yesterday he stabbed you. Today he's
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry,
like
go
Le
ahead.
Martes,
Continue.
You know, this is the second time you've stabbed me in the back.
say.
But she
I
is
have-
smiling. She's clearly kidding.
I know, it's like, well, you know me. Better to stab you in the back than see your eyes in the front, right? And he just laughs and he's like, no,
All
but
fake laugh. Ha 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 ha.
in all seriousness, I think the best play here is to play the Doges.
No, I
The
agree. I
only-
think it is a good move.
It's the only way that
I
we're
think we
going
should
to
do-
see keys.
I think we should indulge the Doge of Blood. That's who I was talking to, right? The Doge of Blood.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once we have 2 keys, we just kill him.
Okay.
It's possible, but you would first have to learn where their key is, and then
He
we
said he'd
maybe
tell
we can.
me.
Right. No, I understand that. I heard some of that conversation, but he also, I don't think these are people that you can exactly always take their word for exactly what they say. But I think in all, we definitely need to head to that ball tonight. I think we could learn a lot more there.
I still think that the guy has like servants with him that are brutally punished, so like he shouldn't be able to. We shouldn't allow him to escape.
We shouldn't allow any of them to escape. But
Well,
I kind of like the idea of using him to get out of here until he's no longer necessary.
yeah, right.
Maybe we keep him around until we get to the surface and then we take care of him there. He's out of his element. We're back home. I like
think
it.
that's a move.
So as a point of order, do we want to go to the that treasure trove that Lamartus found out and then go to the ball, or do you want to wait until after the ball?
That
the
depends.
ball-
Do we have time for both?
Well, is the ball to like this day, and we can do the treasure trove. Yeah, wow, I didn't
So-
have a struggle.
Every event happens every day.
Yeah.
So whether that would be tonight, these are people who are obsessed with this revelry and also not requiring their sleep. So time has very little. I mean, a week might be a problem, but like, if you would skip a day and did do it the next night, wouldn't it be necessary? You don't get the sense that it would be that insane if you wanted to do something else.
Okay.
But it's up to you.
We could try the trove today. If we make it in time for the ball, then we could do that too. Otherwise, it seems like these people are living in some sort of Groundhog Day. But they're living the same day over and over. So we better try to get to that treasure before someone else does. That's for sure.
Okay.
Plus,
Yep,
we're
that
pretty
sounds good
broke
to me.
from all that gambling, so we could really use some treasure.
Kintura does not understand these references.
And plus, also, if we're going to a ball, don't we need to look fancy?
I look great.
No, not necessarily. He called me brave, and so that was the biggest lie ever. No one needs to look nice. He thinks
Pascal,
I'm
you don't
brave.
think you're brave? You are always running into danger. Face
was a pretty-
first.
That was a pretty ballsy move. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't fight.
No, you run.
I do run. I'll run head first into a pit, but I don't. I run.
Alright. What'd you like to do?
To the treasure trove.
Yeah. The
Okay.
Misty Channel.
Misty Channel. Gotcha.
Then how do you want to get there? You'd have to
tunnel.
find a boat.
Yep.
I would like to find a boat.
All
Oh,
right.
wait.
Mhm.
Sorry. Actually, never mind. We can go. Never mind.
Do we want to get a personal one so we don't have to wait on this lame taxi driver to wait on us? Kind of keep this a secret.
How dare.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because then some of us could take short naps while we boat over
Yeah.
without it
You
being
can
suspicious.
you can rent one at the lock skirts for about $5, 5 gold rather.
$5 it is. Yeah,
I can rent
I'll
it.
cover that.
Okay.
No, I lost you guys money. Let me do it.
Pascal lost me a bunch of money.
Not nearly as much as I lost you guys. Let me own up to that at least.
Wait, who won the thing?
The only person
Malta?
we can vote on.
Fuck.
Yeah, the one person.
Just verifying that I have to take the money out.
So I'll put the gold into whoever's hand I need to give, and then I'll be at the back of the boat with the oar getting ready for us.
Can we?
Whose mic
In the
is
boat.
farting?
It's gone now.
We're good.
Yeah.
If can we take a short rest on the boat, or not enough time?
That's an order.
Depends on what happens.
I will not be short resting.
I will be.
While
attempting to-
Cassius is procuring the boat, can Gorgo go not spelunking? What's it called? The swimming for a treasure thing in the water.
Yeah.
Nice.
Isn't this water poisonous?
Only
if
after an
you're
hour.
in there for a long time.
Then
What
I
do
will
I
join.
do for this?
Uh,
Yes. Swimming, buddies. Woohoo.
I haven't gone swimming for stuff. I should. I should go swimming for stuff.
Oh my god, a girls trip.
You're gonna see
Wait,
Ruby
keep
jump
up.
in too.
Okay.
I said, boys,
All
keep
right.
out.
Now it is a girls trip. With an O, so it is gender inclusive. Swimming with the girls.
Everyone swimming, go ahead and make a survival check.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty stinking good. Okay,
22.
28.
7.
Okay.
And 23.
All right, Belle, unfortunately, you aren't able to find anything.
Sucker.
However, let's start here. So, Gorgo, you find 55 silver.
Oh.
All up in there. And then let's see here, Quintura. Oops. You actually find 55 gold.
Ooh. Make my money back.
And then Ruby, right?
Yes.
You find 35 gold. So apparently, Bao, just like they did last time when Gorgo did this, someone has treasure boosted. So, Bao, you instead find a healing potion.
Oh yeah.
Hell yes, that helps.
We have quite a few of those now.
Go
don't we?
B1240. Yeah. Because every time someone misses, B1240 is like, no, they find something.
Thanks, B.
That's fantastic. All right, in that case, begin to make your way. You're able to get the boat, and you'll start to go the Misty Channel.
I'm gonna try to fall asleep on the boat for a short rest.
Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicles at all times.
Until it comes to a complete stop.
I
Make
will
sure your
put
teeth are in the
Pestel's
upright
hand in the
position.
water.
And remember, no smoking.
Doors are closing.
Doors are closing. My goodness. So, you row away from the partying and the music along the docks, and you begin looking at the different channels. One seems to twist in on itself. Another, you think at first misty, but you realize it's steam as the water occasionally simmers and boils. And then you find a cool mist. It's about 40 feet across, and the water covers all of this cavern. It drifts down towards the locks. And it glows dimly. And then vanishes into the gray fog. As you enter row, get sight up to about 60 feet. With the slight glow. You look up, it can't even see where the ceiling is. And you begin to hear screams and cries. They're going to get you. He'll kill you again, Gorgo. Lamontes, you really think she has it under control this time?
Do we all hear this?
No, each of you hear whispers.
It's like personal to you and all these like get in.
Yeah.
They should.
Did I manage to fall asleep or no? And if so, am I hearing it?
You fell asleep, so you are asleep currently. Whether you're going to get a long or short rest out of it remains to be seen.
Alright. But do I have anything in my head? Is anything like different happening, or just no? I'm just asleep.
No, not right now.
Cool.
And then sorry. You row to the mist. I need perception checks with disadvantage, please.
Damn, son.
All of us.
Yes, except Pascal who's sleeping.
Oh,
Burned a
what is
natural
the
20,
point?
but I got a
Aw,
23? 17 plus 6.
17 for me.
I got a 3. I had rolled one nat 20, but
Wow.
I think
That
11.
hurts.
Oh wait, they're disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, perception. 16. Sorry.
16.
So 23 for Cassius.
Okay. In that case. You see a large creature moving quickly, wading through the waters as fast as it can towards your boat.
I want to do something stupid. Could I get in the water and be like by our boat?
Sure, you get in front of the boat.
Not in front, like on the side opposite to it, the monster.
Okay, so you get in the back of the boat.
The stern.
And I have like dark vision underwater as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell what this is at all or not yet?
I see. What you see is a beast or creature. It has a mouth where it should be, but then it has 9 other mouths where it shouldn't be.
Oh,
It's bipedal. There's what looks like maybe 20 eyes that shift. Its skin almost muddy in the way it forms around it, but distinctly flesh. Hands grasp out 20 at a time and then recede once more. And then the whole vision shifts and a new face comes up, screams. You see broken batas. They are pale white surfaces jutting out of this creature.
It's badass.
Oh boy.
am I the only one who sees this?
I know.
Right now.
Are you gonna say something, pimp?
Yeah, can I react to that? What the fuck?
Is that bacon?
No,
Oh,
it's a burnt onion ring. Do you want some?
yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
I will use my inspiration.
Nice. 18 for Cassius.
Matt, I should still roll, right, for initiative?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'll say someone kicks you.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Cassius kicks you because Kentura was there around you and probably put you down, so we'll just kick you in the noggin.
Did I get a short rest or not?
You were not able to get a short rest here.
That's cool.
Sucks.
Fair
Did you
share,
burn one
Carson.
Yeah. Are you in need of one? Like, why would from
Oh,
when
I
did you
just get
need
a
one?
lot of. I get a lot of abilities back by taking a short rest, like my
Okay.
wild shapes.
I
back,
gotcha.
and just like a few
Yeah,
other
yeah,
my
yeah.
random miscellaneous abilities that are really helpful.
Gotcha.
It wasn't like
that's fine.
necessary, so I'm fine. I'm not.
Okay.
Okay. Wanted to make sure we were good. And so
I can't tell you how many 3s I've rolled today. Like
Same, though.
Have you
A
rolled
lot.
3?
no, Shalene, I've rolled definitely more than 33s.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Alright.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
The guy in the water, that's me. I'm lumberjacked. Just kidding. Sorry.
Me, I'm lumberjacked.
Alright. Quintura's in the water. And... Alright, Quintura, you're up first.
Oh, fuck about my burger. I never gotta go first. Okay. Using my new +1 flail, I would
Nice.
like to swim over to this mofo and bash it with my flail.
Okay, so you quickly swim over lightning fast, right meeting this amalgamation right in there. 23 hits.
14 damage.
All right, that's your new flail?
Yes.
Yeah, 14. Excellent.
And I would like to action surge and do that shit again.
Yeah.
Nice.
You rip off some of its teeth from the mouth and the stomach.
The next roll was a 9 because I rolled a nat 1.
9 hits, but a
Oh,
nat
it-
1 misses.
Fuck! And I will bonus action. What is this called? Weather the storm. Sorry.
Okay.
So my skid hardens.
What does Weather the Storm do?
It's the bonus HP
Okay, yeah.
that I get. Yeah.
Nice. Good. And Ruby, you're the gray one.
Yeah.
Apparently, right as you're about to resurrect, my son decided you should die, and we've just need to repaint.
Oh.
That's all right.
But there he is. Just needs painted. But... All right. With that, Cassius, it's your turn.
Sorry, I cut out. I'm assuming it's my turn. So let's.
Yep, Cassius.
double check that. Gotcha. Let's see here. How far is this creature from us?
From you. 40.
40 feet. Okay. Can't really hit it from here, so I'll be utility here. I will spend a first level spell slot to bless 3 people. And I think it's gonna be Lamartes, Gorgo, and Heskel. So they're the only ones that can actually reach this thing from a distance.
Okay. Above you. Mark your bless and remember to use it.
Yeah, I'll remind you guys.
Anything else?
Let's see. As an action, a bonus action. No, that is all I'll do.
Gargo.
Have there been time to do anything before initiative?
No.
Okay. I will bonus action Hunter's Mark that bad boy.
Okay.
And so my little snake heads all turn their eyes on him, and I will fire my crossbow.
I
Roll
love that
D4.
being your hunter's mark. The snakes just point at whatever you're concentrating
Oh,
on.
cool.
So and I, since I'm level 5, get 2 attacks.
Woo!
Yeah.
So the first one is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is a 26 to hit.
Nice.
Okay. And then since I have Hunter's Marks, that's 2d6 plus... Wait, I'm confused. How does Hunter's Mark work again?
I think it's only
1d6 whenever you hit with a weapon attack. So 2d6 since I fired 2 times.
Mhm.
Okay, great. So 4d6 plus 8. So 5. So 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 6 is 22 points of piercing damage total.
Okay. 2 arrows. Boom, boom. Are right on target. And as they get closer, you see 2 mouths move, and as they enter the mouths, they chomp down, chopping the arrows in half.
Ah, not this shit
So
again.
they deal no damage.
None damage.
No damage.
Fuck.
Lamartas.
You see Lamartis kind of take out a rag from a pouch, and he uses his kind of bony finger to open up one of his scars or scabs that hasn't healed, and he starts soaking the rag. And as he does, he kind of wipes Ruby's forehead with it. As you can see, he kind of somewhat bonds himself through blood, soaking Ruby in his own blood. And I am going to roll 2 dice from the blood pool and 1 regular hit dice, as he will gain that many temporary hit points. Wow, so 21 plus, and then another 6 here. Well, a d6 should I say? So that's 1. So 22 temporary hit points. And now we can speak for an hour. We can speak telepathically, and I can target him with spells that are touch or self.
Whew.
And that
Hell yeah. That's
will
fucking
be that will be my turn.
I love Sangromancy, man.
Dude, it's amazing.
Yeah, so you see there's like it's almost like a liquidy barrier of blood that now surrounds Ruby, ready to move. So, Pascal.
All right. I will cast Eldritch Blast at it. And since I'm level 5, I get to shoot it twice. 2 of them, right?
Yes.
And you get bless D4.
And you have bless,
And I
so
get
D4 to those.
Wait, is it to the damage roll? I thought it was just to the
The hit. The hit.
Okay, yeah. And do I have to roll 2, like 1 dice each for each hit?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, that's the other thing I didn't know. Thank you.
You got it.
Alright, I'll be casting Eldritch Blast on him for a 18 plus 7 is 25, and 19 plus 7 is 26. 25 and 26.
Both hit. Boom, boom.
Nice.
Alright. It's a D10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 17, because I'm also going to use my Jinn ability to do +3 bludgeoning damage. So 17 on the first hit, and then 12 on the second hit.
Okay. Yeah, 2 big blasts. It takes a step back. It roars with its multiple mouths in pain. Anything else?
And then, can I have my imp try to stab him? Sting
So
him?
you wants to fly on over and do a sting? Sure.
No, actually, never mind. I'm good. I don't want it to
Okay.
die, and nothing else is in the area for it to not attack.
Fair.
Okay. I mean, Katura's right there. But, so now, looking down at you, it just takes its large sort of fists as they kind of go from just stumps to fingers, then back, as it just takes large swipes at you twice. First one, 12.
It misses.
And natural 20 to Kentura.
Oh, it's Kentura.
Kentura.
Oh, it's I thought it was attacking me.
No. All right. I know 12 missed Kentura. So, all right. Natural 20. And that's going to be 23 bludgeoning.
Okay. I am in danger.
Okay.
Are you guys still hurt from last week or something?
I'm
or-
not. No, that,
No,
that was
yeah.
just like half of my health.
Yeah, no, she's just somewhat low HP in general. Belle, it's your turn. Hey, oh, I know why. Never mind. Because she's sorcerer.
Yep.
That's why.
Yeah.
Never mind. Go ahead, Belle.
I'm going to pull out my swords and dive into the water to attack this thing.
Okay. Excellent. And what's your movement? Your movement is 30?
30 feet. I would like to flank with Kentura, but if I can't quite get there, I will just be satisfied with hitting it.
It only gets you 10 feet away because your movement gets halved as you enter the water.
Okay. Then the only part I'm going to redact is the pulling up my swords part, and instead my daggers, so I can attempt to throw
Fair
them.
enough.
Because I have plenty. So, I'm going to throw 2 daggers.
You got it.
14.
That will hit.
5 damage.
Okay. As you throw that in, you see the flesh kind of open it up, and it's this right hit, but it kind of opens and it passes directly through the creature.
Okay.
Oh. It has fancy stuff then. I'm gonna
So I'll
Try
let you
to-
know at this point, because the two of you, since it's been 2 characters, it is immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Okay.
Okay. We need to
Wait, is it the flail bludgeoning?
It's magical.
It's magical.
Oh.
So it hurt.
Yeah, if it's a +1 anything, it's magical.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've been able to hit so many things this campaign.
And then does my
Okay.
Jin Dao like bludgeoning count as magical too?
Yeah, because it's part of your Eldritch
All right,
Blast.
that's
Yeah.
cool. That was just a question.
Natural weapon doesn't count as magical weapon, does it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Dang.
Alright.
Then I suppose I will just be ready for when it attacks me, because I can't reach it with my magical short sword. So
Mm-hmm. Ruby.
Well, I would summon the Primal Guardian to be right next to Kentura. As a, what's that? That's an action to do it, so.
Got it. Let's use this one now. So Primal Guardian next to Kentura.
And is this creature walking or is it swimming?
The water here is big enough that it's walking through the water.
Because it's a huge creature, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So Kentura is swimming still then?
Everyone can, so just about anybody can stand in this water, or it's deep enough to swim. If you
Alright.
could, but and walking through it's still difficult terrain because it's 3
Except for me.
Right.
Well,
your
Ruby is
swim speed.
2.5 feet tall, so.
feet. Yeah, Ruby. Yeah, it's 3 feet deep. Yeah.
Bubble noises.
So, yeah, Ruby's gonna stay on the boat then. And for a bonus action, I'm gonna tell the Primal Guardian to dodge.
King Drew, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to. hope for the best. I'm gonna use a chromatic orb. Now, my question before I start is: does D&D have physics to where if I cast lightning in water, I also take damage?
No.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to use lightning damage on this guy.
You got it.
Okay, 7 to hit.
It's a miss.
Yeah. Then I will use my bonus action to second wind, which is 1d10 plus 3 HP, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Cassius.
I would like to use my action to move the gondola to the back left of this creature, so that I am as close as from my part of the boat is closest to this creature. Perfect.
Yeah, the same thing I was gonna do.
Yep, no problem.
We're so fast.
Oh, he's so fast.
What is this orange circle?
I think that's Primal Guardian.
Yes, that is
Oh,
he's
okay.
there.
Yeah,
This guy's scary looking.
he's chonky.
His name is Moto Moto.
I think Moto likes you.
Madagascar too.
Exactly.
Yes, thank you.
And that's my action. Then I will use a bonus action to take out my sword and do some funky shit with that. As I take it out, the blood that Lamartes has cast starts acting kind of funny, and then some of the blood from his scab and part of the blood that Rizon Ruby kind of just warps back onto the blade as I cast Wilting Smite on there, and I'm waiting to get ready to attack on my next turn.
You got it. Gorgo, the Black Mamba.
That also drops Bless, so no Bless.
Okay, Bless is gone.
So Orlin had left the helm with Gorgo. It was said in chat. It wasn't done in session.
Mm-hmm.
For Gorgo to put it on, is that an action?
It is, and it doesn't require attunement. Is that right?
It's only stated on that last part that it needs attunement. Everything else didn't say anything about attunement.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then it just was poorly written. I apologize. It is an attunement item, so you need an hour to attune to it.
Okay. So then not that. And you said this thing isn't swimming, right? It's walking?
Correct.
That's a real wrench in my plans, Matt. I have nothing to do. Okay.
Don't you
Can
have that
I?
special crossbow?
No, it wasn't special. It was just blue. It's like a regular crossbow. Okay. Can I? I truly have nothing to do. So what I can do is be a body to spread out the damage. So can Gorgo jump down off the boat into the water and as an action push him?
Okay.
If I can, I would like to push him into the water. But if it's just distracting, that's also fine with me.
You want to push them prone?
Yes. So I imagine Gorgo's on this boat seeing two of her favorite people in the world face to face with this thing, and she's like, no. Jumps in. And it's like, hey!
All right, go ahead and do an athletics check.
14.
19.
Ah.
Holy shit.
That's dope, actually.
All right. Anything else?
No, I will just I'll be there with my body language taunting him. I shoved him and then I'm like, look at me.
Okay. I see. Lamartus.
Ruby hears in his mind, says, looks like you don't have a magical weapon, but I think I could help. Make sure you make use of it. And as I do, the blood still dripping down my forearm, kind of create something in my hand, but it actually manifests Crimson Lash in Ruby's hand. And I will do that at 3rd level, and I will expend one from my a D12 from my blood pool. So now Ruby has a +8 magical blood whip that he can attack with twice.
Hell yeah.
Using his attack action. And that will be my bonus action. And then for my regular action, I will firebolt at the beast.
Okay.
13
It hits.
Hell yeah.
and then 15 fire damage.
Okay. So it starts to burn, and you can see all the mouths scream out in fear, "Argh!" Very upset about the fire damage.
Aha.
Okay.
So it's just letting you know, Ruby, that's going to be +8 to attack, and then +5 to the damage, and that's a D12. And then yeah. And the damage is necrotic, and then each time it takes damage, its maximum hit points are reduced by that amount.
Oh man.
We
And that
technically
does-
are an amalgamation of bodies. To the chat.
And that won't increase with my rage, would it? Because it's not a strength base.
Yeah, it wouldn't be strength based. It's using my spellcasting modifier,
Right.
but you're proficient with it, so.
Okay. And then Pascal.
Alright, so I was wondering if I could, I have this spell Shadow Blade, but it says if I drop the weapon or throw it, it dissipates at the end of the turn. If I give it to
Right.
someone, is that the same thing?
Yes.
It is?
Shadow Blade is for you and you alone.
Okay, cool. Alright, then never mind. Then I will just cast Eldritch Blast.
Just like the whip is, except that he's finagling things because of Segromancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Segromancy enabled him to do something a little different. That's why that works there instead of what you're trying to do.
Alright, cool.
All right, so what are you doing again?
I'm just doing Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it.
So one of them's a natural 1, and then one of them's a 14. So the natural
Okay.
1 misses, I know that.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Alright. That is 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11. 11 force damage.
Okay.
And then
Alright.
I will, I don't have any other bonus actions. So yeah, that's it.
All right. In pain, you can see it's coming undone. Whatever's been stitching and holding it together is starting to wane. And it looks like it's lost all sense and just lashes out wildly towards King Tura.
Oh no.
And so Gorgo Robin, the way that it has a certain thing that triggers, and it has to hit the thing it last hit because it got so much damage done to it. Is why your tactic in this one circumstance, because of something in the monster stat block. Great work. All right. So it is because of fire damage. It's making these attacks at disadvantage. So that just canceled a crit,
Ooh.
but it is a 19 to hit.
That still hits.
Okay. So that's 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And second roll at disadvantage is a 9 to hit, which will miss.
Whew. Girl, what the hell?
Can I
Okay.
have used the Primal Guardian's reaction to body block and take that hit, that 10 damage from Kintura?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get 10 back.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
have healed magically for 10.
All right. Belle, it's your turn.
Oh
Okay.
shit, hang on. It was my temp HP of 3, so I need to minus 3. Sorry.
I'm gonna take my short sword. And I'm gonna attack
Okay.
my magical short sword. 12.
What are you eating?
12
Veggie
hits.
straws. I'm sorry, Shalene. I'm hungry.
That's okay. It just sounded good. Anyway, 12 hits.
For 8 damage.
8. And sneak attack?
And that's an extra 3, so
Oh,
I know.
so sad.
But now that I can attack it,
Yeah.
I'm going to action surge.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
And I'm going to attack it again
Wow.
Okay.
Kick his ass.
for 25 to hit.
All
God
right.
damn.
Shailene, I would at least said kick his ass at the same time.
For
as you
9
guys moving, and I'm
damage.
really excited about it now.
All right. 9 damage with the magical short sword. You begin slicing it up. It unable to move around the magic blade. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Ruby.
Yeah.
Alright. Looking at the blood whip, Ruby's gonna be, in your head, Lamartis, you're gonna hear a child's voice. Because that's the only voice Ruby ever actually had.
Oh my god.
And so you're gonna hear him say, "Thank you, this is gonna help a lot." And he's gonna run up to be within range and go ahead and start hitting at it with the
Mhm.
whip. It's a +8.
Yeah, plus 8 and then plus 5 to damage.
It's a 19 to hit.
Mhm.
And then D12.
And 7 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Just I'll let you do Lamaris do it because it's your whip. How does it kill it?
You can kind of see as he lashes out on the whip, it breaks the sound barrier. It kind of just splits it right in half as the blood just overtakes its form.
Okay.
And I tell in his mind, years, you got this for 10 minutes. Make good use of it.
And then you're going okay. He's gonna be playing with it basically off to the side of this boat and now like whipping at the water.
Hurrah, hurrah. Absolutely.
Cassius is on his knee because he had to sacrifice 2 hit points to do that spell. He's just like, okay. We don't have to. Yep. Getting back up.
I'm just gonna go right back to sleep as if we never got in an altercation.
Pascal.
Alright, and the blood drips off the blade, and I put it back in my shield.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Okay.
Sucked. Alright.
So, in that case, it thus defeated, you still begin moving through the waters. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna stay in the water, but like, try and like hold onto the boat and like swim with it, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Just so I can keep an eye out underwater.
Does. Sorry, looking at. Are we like in an enclosed tunnel type deal?
Mm-hmm.
Could I look at and examine some of the walls to maybe look at any signs of earthquake, like fault damage, like different cracks or stuff like that.
Worm
Okay.
sign.
All right. Make an investigation check. Disadvantage.
Okay. $17.
Okay. Can you see a crack in the wall here, just big enough for your boat to slip through. Some of the water seems to slowly trickle down, forming a tiny river.
And I'll point that out and say, let's go down this way.
All right. You push down. The long, narrow passageway is uneven and derelict. Even the mists seem to have abandoned this portion of their domain, leaving only somber gurgling of water as the river cuts through this slim corridor of stone. Then a new sensation. Stale, warm air wafts. The passageway grows wider the farther you go, until finally opening into a tucked-away cavern. The area is filled with wreckage and destroyed buildings, lost to time. A lone figure of stone with an outstretched hand greets you. What was once a city square. And we'll take our break.
All right.
All right, see you guys in 15.
All right.
Nice.
All right. While the players are getting back here, remind everybody you can join us for some good fun play. Start playing games. We're going to be getting new stuff soon, and the best way to keep up with all of that is to go ahead and join us on Discord through coffee. You can follow us on Twitter.
Twitter. Woo.
At was it GM Balo Games?
Mhm.
So, are you back? I think I saw
I'm here.
Jalen. Yep, Molly. Yep.
How long were we in the boat after the encounter?
About an hour or so. Anyone who wants to may have a short rest.
Can I have taken that time to attune to the helm?
Yes.
Nice.
I probably would have been just manning the gondola a bit, so I think I'll negate a rest for a bit.
Okay.
And I guess throughout that portion, you'd hear Cassius kind of just like doing a small little shanty because first time been on a boat for a bit, so he's going to start singing to himself a bit and make sure Kentura doesn't hear it.
Would I not hear it, Nat?
I mean, depends on your passive perception.
What's your passive?
How do I know this?
What's your
11.
modifier? 11. Okay. So we're not. No. We have another inspiration from that one, Bobby. And I see there are some treasure boosts.
The hell?
I'll pick
Michael
up
Bublé.
We had another one from Jay Croak for a inspiration as well, I think. Right. So as the stream kind of comes to a little bit of a stop. You see this outstretched statue in this square opened up by the rubble. What would you like to do?
I would like to look around for like a pathway or like where it seems like we're supposed to go and just kind of check it out a little bit.
So you look around. It seems like this was a tiny fraction of a civilization. Looking through, all the architecture here is of bone and is made from bone. Some suns carved. The building material itself, no stone. Just bone masonry. But it doesn't look like any living being remains here now. But it does have these murals and reverent sigils that depict the sun in the sky. The stone figure has a lantern with a continual flame. And you recognize the figure as Cassius Mir. They were human.
Gorgo is going to study it very closely and write notes in a little book.
Her little black book.
Yes.
Cassius will go to the murals and inspect them a little further, see if there's any resemblance to the tomb that we first went to, and see if there's any noticeable differences.
Didn't we take a smudge of the thing, the like sigils in the first area that we were in?
Yeah.
I think so.
So could we like pull those out to compare and all
Sure.
work with Cassius?
Yeah. Gorgo, make an insight check as you're studying the statue.
Bad. 11.
11. You compare them, and they seem to be of the same civilization, same artistry, if not identical. But the art, the smudges you took from me here, the dream town itself, the mirrors that were on the houses there and here, all of them are distinctly same time period, same parts of a civilization long gone. And possibly the one that Casimir himself lived in. And you can see in this statue, seeing so many skeletons and whatever, and and people remade how this is the skeleton. Underneath the flesh of this would be the skeleton that sent you into this living hell.
Wait, what are you telling me? There's a skeleton inside this statue? Or just I
No.
have... Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Got you, okay. Got you.
That the way that the flesh is shaped, you see the where the cheekbones of the skeletons would go.
And it reminds me of our first session.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Now I understand.
Is there any avenues or anything like that from this city square?
There's a few walkways that stretch and wind into inaccessible portions of the cave, but there's only a few lingering buildings that might be able to be entered. You see what looks like a grand chateau, or once was one, some type of office building, and a warehouse.
Should we go into this office first and then learn more about what this place once was and head over to some of the other buildings?
Works for me as long as we get going somewhere. I have some energy I need to burn off right now.
Sure.
Oh, let's
Is
go.
Anyone not doing too good before we head in?
Yeah, I can drop some healing if anyone needs it.
Kintura is like less than half, right?
I could use my short rest hit dies, right? Is that legal? Okay,
Yeah.
no, then I'm pretty much full.
Okay.
And how long is the temp HP,
10
Norris?
HP is as long as you have it.
Oh, speaking of, the temp HP that I gave when we first came to this place, it lasted 8 hours. Is that gone now? When I cast Aid last session.
Yeah, it would have faded by now.
Also on that note, with my temp HP, does it stack? It says I gain the amount per turn. No,
It does not
it's
stack.
It replaces.
only the one.
Yeah,
It
replaces.
just replenishes itself. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Just curious. Just the phrasing's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So for the people who adjusted their hit point maximum from last time, it was Pescal, Bell, and Kintura, I think. You're back down 5 points, I think, now. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So you make your way to the ruin at the center of the city, and there's several desks under huge chunks of collapsed ceiling. Dozens of people must have worked here once, maybe some type of political office? Though now, you only hear the even breathing of one.
Anybody else hear that?
Yeah, breath, which is very uncommon down here. We didn't meet any breathers in the city before. In the marches, we'll try to listen to this breath, and go towards it, really.
I don't.
Does it feel like, because when we were in the dredges, I think that's what they were called, there was also like a atmosphere of breathing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ross trying to say something?
Oh, sorry, I cut out. I'm gonna cast Divine Sense. My Wi-Fi's fucking up with me.
Okay.
Fucking up with me.
I mean, we're all fucking up somehow.
You let out your divine sense. And very nearby, there is undead.
Yeah, I pointed out with my sword just that way.
Okay. As you do this, as you raise your sword in the direction, from under a desk, this, what at least once was a man, comes out, eyes red, mouth open, dressed in fine clothes, green and red, long black claws, and opens its mouth, revealing two pronounced canines as it rushes at you. Please roll for
Vampirism.
initiative.
Oh.
Now, I have a question. Now, another person, Gato, was also wearing green and red. Was this similar to what they were wearing?
This looks very similar.
Ooh.
Oh, these people are.
Well.
Kind of wish I short rested.
Did you not?
I didn't because I was piloting the gondola.
Yeah.
Oh.
An honest individual.
Yep.
Practicing for the next race.
As you should. Sorry.
No. This is good.
Ooh.
Ooh. Freaky.
Ew.
I don't have nearly enough popcorn for this.
All right, and let's see here. Pesca, what did you get?
Oh, shoot. I don't know why. I literally opened my app and then didn't do it for some reason.
Yeah.
I
It
got
never
18.
shows me your stuff because, like, it shows me that you wrote initiative, but it does not populate the form, and it is the most annoying thing.
That is.
All right. I mean,
18.
it's not your fault. This is fine. All right.
I'm
This
sorry.
pops out. Gorgo, it is your turn.
Okay. I will shoot it 3 times with my crossbow.
Okay. All right, you were
We've
just
seen, like,
10
a lot
feet
of-
away. You're like, ah!
Yeah, we've seen a lot of gross stuff that you brought out, but for some reason, it's like tiny and like skinny and really white, and it's freaking me out. Okay. 15. No, hold on, I have to do so much mental math. Okay. 24 for one,
Okay, that hits.
18 for another,
It's
and 12 for the last one.
it's gonna miss
Okay.
as that one actually hits it out of the air with its claws.
That is a 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay. All right. The boats hardly phase it. No biology to make it bleed, but it does damage it.
You are so gross.
Cassius.
Okay. Let me look at this map real quick. Kind of spend my movement to kind of bank around him. And I'm gonna cast Compel Duel. I need to make a wisdom save, please.
you want to be within melee?
No, I kind of want to have some distance around us.
Five.
All right, so wording is drawn to me, compelled by divine command, has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than myself, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move in a space that is more than 30 feet away from me.
Okay. That's good.
So I'm just gonna scream at it. Says, "Hey, you want somebody's blood? Best one to start with. Let's go." No.
Excellent. Pascal.
All right, I will. What do I want to try this spell? I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action. It's a 2nd level spell. And then I will throw it at the guy as a range of 20 to 60.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, so if I attack with it, does it get a modifier?
It would be whatever throwing a weapon would be for you. So strength
Okay.
modifier. Or dex, because it's a finesse weapon.
All right. 17 plus 2, 19.
And proficiency, but that hits.
And then 2d8. 12 damage. 12 psychic damage.
12 psychic. Very nice. Yeah. You
And
hit
then-
it, and leaves no mark, but they start to grab their head in pain.
Cool. And then I will end my turn making the thing disappear and reappear in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Turns.
Sorry, it's actually a bonus action to make it reappear in my hand. My bad.
Okay. Lamartus.
I'm going to move around to the right there, and as I do, I try to suck what vitality this creature has, and I'm going to cast Sapping Sting. So we'll need to make a con save.
– 11.
All right, perfect. I'll do a little 2d4. It's for 4, and then it is prone now.
Okay. Ruby, it's your turn. And it falls down. Almost unconscious, but trying to get back up.
Alright. If it's prone, you'll see Ruby just stroll up to it and I'll use my scimitar to try and, I don't know, chop off a limb.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits. Did you roll with advantage?
No, it did not.
It is prone.
17 was the damage, and then it was 8 damage, or 17 to hit is the
Yeah.
best.
8 damage.
8 damage, yes. And yeah, that'll be it.
Alright. It will stand up. And I think take the opportunity attack and then go for Cassius. So go ahead, Ruby.
Uh, 20
That hits.
and 6 damage, or 9 damage.
Nice.
Sorry.
All right. Quickly moves to Cassius. Going to attack here. First goes for its claw for 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to grab. It goes forward and then wraps its arm around you, pulling your back to its chest as it goes in for a bite. That is a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Could I use my reaction to make it roll again as I cast Silvery Barbs?
Baller.
17.
That does not hit.
Haha.
Okay.
And I will give advantage to Cassius.
Okay.
Okay. As its turn, it's grappling Cassius. King Tura.
Hello. I would like to swing my flail and whack this mofo upside the head.
Go for it.
14. Does that hit?
Does not. Turns back and kicks your flail up. So you-
All right, I'm gonna bonus action and action surge or whatever. Is it a bonus action? I don't fucking know. But I'm gonna hit this mofo. What? What?
Does that come back every short rest? I don't remember.
I think it is. Let me look.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Yeah. Awesome.
It does.
It's every short
Yeah,
rest.
it does.
Cool.
19.
Ooh.
19 hits.
I will use the force he used to swing it back towards him. 15 damage.
Yeah, it kicks it up, and you just go into another swing and come back down. Boom! It is bloodied. If it had any blood left, it like dry skin cracks. Its spine has a crack down it as well now,
Beautiful.
leaking a weird black fluid, but it's still moving.
All right. I think that's all I could do. Yeah, that's all I could do.
All right, Belle.
I'm gonna get up to flank on this thing, and I'm going to attack it with both of my short swords. First, the magical one for 12.
That's gonna miss.
The second one is a 13.
Yeah. As he's like grabbing onto Cassius, he just keeps putting is kicking the attacks away. Gah, 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 trying to snap at the neck of Cassius.
And I'm not going to use my action surge because, as much as I want to kill it, if there's more of these, I want to make sure I have it.
Got it. Gorgo.
It looks pretty bad, right?
Yeah, it's looking bad.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll click my crossbow and try to shoot 3 more times.
All right.
First one is a over 20.
Okay.
Second one is 21.
Nice. It's
Third one is a 14.
gonna miss.
Okay. So I shoot one, and on that one, my little snake heads give a little hiss, and I am going to deal favored foe damage to it
Ooh.
instead of using Hunter's Mark. So that's going to be an extra 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of piercing damage.
Nice. All right. So after using one of Cassius's pauldrons to deflect an arrow, the other one's hit. And anything else?
Dang it. No. That's it.
All right. Cassius.
Digging through my bag, realizing that I still have this from Dreamtown, which I don't know if it still exists on me or not, but I do have 9 wooden stakes on me.
Woohoo!
Did you dedicate them with the ritual?
I don't think I did.
Then you do not have them.
Ha!
Oh.
Cool. Well, that would have been really cool if it did. So
That would
I'll
have been
take
awesome.
I'll flavor it as like I'll take a torch and can I stab it into its heart and just see if it works?
Yep.
Cool. I think that's just regular strength hit. So let's
Yeah.
see. I'm not even doing proficiency on it. Just a regular strength roll.
I mean, you're attacking with an improvised weapon here.
Yeah. So yeah, let's try just a regular strength roll then. I'll do it on here. I'm feeling good. Only 12.
12. You go to do it. It's able just to move your body around enough where you just can't get it. It's blocking its chest with your body.
Okay. I still have a second attack, so I will try again.
Mm-hmm.
That's much better. That's a 22.
22. That hits. Roll damage.
Cool. Improvise. That's a D4.
I
Or
would say
just
it's. I think it's just 2 plus strength.
2 plus strength. Okay, so 6 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. All right, and it's resistant. So yeah, you stab it in its chest, kind of get it in there, take it out. Doesn't seem to be an effect.
I tried. That's it.
All right, Pascal.
All right. I am going to use my bonus action to call the blade back, and then use my action to throw it again.
Okay.
14. Oh, 16.
It-
Plus proficiency. Plus proficiency would be 17 actually. Sorry.
Okay, then it hits.
Cool. And it's 6 plus 1. 7 psychic damage.
Okay, screams again as the pain's racking through it. Lamartas.
Try to fire bolt it here.
Okay.
$13.
13. And it moves again. It hits the armor of Cassius.
All right, and I will just stand there. Damn it.
All right, Ruby.
I'm gonna try go for the leg that if I can get within range, of course. See that he's swarmed.
You can flank with King Tura.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try and slice off that leg that he's kicking everybody with.
Okay. Oh, Ruby, a slice off legs.
Ooh.
25
That hits.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
And
Let's say you slice it and his foot flies across the room.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's disgusting. Kentura will vomit.
Don't you eat? Didn't you eat a rotten corpse once?
Yeah, but I learned my lesson.
All right, then it's its turn. It's going to go for a bite again. As you see, yeah, its wounds begin to heal
Oh no.
as it's going to go ahead and try to bite Cassius.
Oh.
Cool.
16.
Doesn't hit.
All right. And it takes its claw around your neck for 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Has 10 slashing damage.
10. No problem.
Clawing at you and trying to like flick some of the blood in its mouth.
Hey. That's cheating.
Ew.
Kintura, it's your turn.
Okay. And is it licking hurt despite the fact that it just healed?
Yeah,
It's
still looking hurt.
kinda
Yeah.
wounded. Okay. I am going to Tides of Chaos for an advantage on a let's see here, Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Yeah, thank God. 22 to hit.
Okay. Roll your wild magic die. Let me roll a d20.
Let's see here. Where the fuck are you? There you are. 13.
13. Chromatic Orb's a leveled spell, right?
Yes.
Okay. 13. Okay, you're good. And then roll your damage.
17.
17.
Wow.
Right. In that case, I'm going to recharge your tides. Roll a wild
81.
magic surge. 81.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Feather beard, feather beard.
Fuck you.
Lose all the hair on your body.
Oh no. I don't even have hair. I have kelp. Thank you.
All the kelp goes away.
What? Is that what it actually does?
81.
Yeah.
Okay. You take one additional action immediately.
Wow.
Okay.
Does that count
Nice.
casting it again?
Yeah.
Instead of the Chromatic Orb?
Mhm.
sure.
I have a spell slot.
Yeah, you can because you can, because it states basically yes. Because
Does it
action
use spell
surge would let you do it, so I'm going to let this let you do it.
Okay. 15 to hit.
15 hits,
Nice.
16 damage.
16
Wow.
damage. How do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, because it's Chromatic Orb does acid damage, correct?
It does
You get to
a bunch of
choose.
Does a bunch of damage.
Oh,
You choose what
You
type.
get to choose the type of damage.
Oh, okay. Well, it would have been lightning damage. So for flavor, question: can my twin spirit exit behind my body and cast it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you guys see like a spectral image of me, except with like longer kelp hair. Thank you. And it like has its both arms out and casts lightning and fries this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nice.
To the black.
Oh, and that was so disappointing. And I let it.
Yeah, like you feel it just turn black as it falls off of you. And do another wild magic surge. I mean, roll the d20 just in case.
Okay. What? Oh, 20.
20.
Oh.
Good to go.
Nat 20. There's my nat 20.
All right. And then you see left behind, it's still has his clothes on, bits of it left behind, the long collar. What would you like to do?
I would like
Or-
to
There are
examine this
multiple
body.
paths from here,
Something
right?
Gross.
There are a few buildings.
Gorgo will go examine the body with Kintura. And while they are there, she'll be like, Kintura, what the heck was that? There was two of you for a second.
Yeah, I have a theory, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm correct. And I'm on this entire journey to try and figure out what I can do about it.
Has that happened to you before?
Not in that way, but in my nightmares, I'm thinking that I'm still connected to my twin spirit.
Do I know that you had a twin? Do you?
No.
You had a sibling? You are a twin?
Yeah. So then I'll just like briefly go over like the whole Laneshi thing of like having a twin and your twin automatically gets sacrificed when you're born to strengthen your spirit, basically your like magic. And since my twin died in the womb, I didn't go through that ritual. And sorry, I'm like thinking with sick brain. And I am like concerned that my race does this infanticide unnecessarily, basically, if I'm still having this connection without having undergone that ritual. And that's while we're looking through the body.
Yeah. That is absolutely horrible.
I agree. I feel like the whole process is unnecessary, and we could be a lot stronger if we were sacrificing like half of our population.
I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but I am glad that you are not the one who died.
Thank you. Me too. Or else I would have never made great friends, such as yourself.
And we are looking through the body.
Yeah, you look through the
Well,
body.
I'll offer. I can turn into a dire wolf if we want, so I can try to sniff out any more ahead,
Mm.
so none catch us by surprise.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's something that we want.
Let's do it, Pascal.
Okay.
Pascal
Then I'll
in
do
his wolf form and I will go scout ahead.
Okay.
I'll go
sounds
smell
good.
the corpse to get like a sense of what it smells like.
All right. With the direwolf stats, go ahead and make a perception check. And as you look through the body, the only thing that strikes you is there are cufflinks still dangling from the monster's wrists. And you kind of told about them, and they are in the shape of cat faces.
God.
I got a 16, by the way.
Okay. 16. You smell. There seems to be another animal here. Living, not undead.
Whoa.
I'm gonna transfer my consciousness real quick into my imp, because I can't talk as a wolf, I don't think. But I can as my imp.
That's cool.
And I will sit and I will express that there is a creature up ahead that is alive, and then go back to my body.
I think the smell is coming from the chateau.
I'll also share that information.
Let's
take-
go.
The clothes off of the vampire and stuff them in my bag. Did anyone take the cufflinks?
I don't think so.
I will.
I
take
mean, I would assume that we would grab them, yeah.
Can't assume. No one said anything.
No, I mean, we're not leaving them behind, is what I meant. Not that I fucking want them, okay? I want no
Alright.
nasty little cufflinks.
Well, it's good because someone's got to note it. That's why it's
I will
important
take.
that it
I
makes
will
in the
take them
notes.
both.
I'll use like the doggy point to point which way we're supposed to go.
Is the chateau like a distance away, or is it like relatively close?
It's still in the square, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the square, so it's.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess if I'll be the first to open the doors to this thing with a sword in my hand.
Okay. The ruin appears to be the foyer of a once lavish manor. The cracks in the floor and fallen beams abound. fail to hide the large cat face painted at your feet.
I think Gorgo will
This
look
is
at
the large
Kinthora meaningfully, and then she is going to use her daily use of Speak with Animals just to have it up for 10 minutes.
Okay. As you do that, you see a cat in the corner just cleaning itself. It wears a collar. You can see there's rat skulls around it.
This is probably a
And
stupid
the collar's
question.
made of rat skulls.
Oh, so it
This
looks
is probably
like
a
it
stupid
is.
Question, but can I talk to cats while I'm a wolf?
Ooh, I don't think so.
No, but this is an actual cat
Okay.
licking itself in the foyer.
Okay.
So Gorgo has Speak with Animals up though. So
Ooh, then wait. Actually, because I have that need for 10 cats, I'm gonna just revert back to human, cast Speak with Animals, and then run up to the cat and say, "Will you live with me?" I have a need for 10 cats now.
make an animal handling check or persuasion.
Cool. Let's see. I don't know my animal. I'm gonna do persuasion.
What is that from now?
21.
Oh yeah, so Ruby, we kind of like when we were embedded with the souls of people from town, we got like different traits from them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Did
I
Ruby
watched
get
I
one?
watched this session like the minute I got off of work, and that was like right after you guys got off.
Oh, that's right. We need to give you yours still.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And then, let's see, yeah, 21.
So it go through and it jumps in your arms, lets you pet it a little bit. There's a name tag in common on this cat skull collar that reads Tre Niantino.
This is what? Sorry.
It reads Tre Niantino.
Trey Niantino. I'm gonna call you Nee. Your name's Nee. You're a good kitty.
To the sense.
Is someone going to speak to this cat?
Yeah, I have Speak with Animals up.
Oh, so there's Gorgo. So.
So maybe we should ask a little bit about this place.
Do you have an owner?
Yeah. It runs away as it says, "Take this." And it goes, "It was my owner's. I've not seen her in a long time." And it pulls out a tarnished, ornate locket from a small hole under the rubble with a picture of a young human woman on one side and an engraving in common on the other that reads, "To my dear Gianna Niantino, the pride of my life, Godo Niantino."
Ooh. Found the Doge.
Goto sounds like Gato.
Isn't this the Doge of the guy we're helping?
No, this is yeah, actually.
The pride of my life. Gato is the Doge of pride.
It's true.
Yeah.
What if the thing had? Ooh, I'm gonna ask the cat. Do you know where a key would be? Like a special key.
I don't know about a key. I'll come with you if you want.
What?
I'll come with you if you want.
Ooh, yes.
I don't know
please.
where a key is.
It doesn't matter. Come with me.
I would like to do some other searching around. You said it's a home, so dressers, nightstands, things like that.
Yeah, it's a foyer. The rest of the house is like blocked by a large stone. It's covered in on itself.
Okay.
But as you look around, and You do here find. Sorry. You find a bag of holding.
Ooh.
And 4 potions of healing.
Is
that
there anything
survived.
already in the bag of holding?
No, because I would need to know what's in the bag of holding beforehand to get it.
Oh, I see. I don't know how it works. Okay.
You can
Well,
turn it inside out, and then
Yeah,
everything
you
will
could.
fly out.
Or
of it.
shuffle it
Right.
upside down.
Yeah.
But for now, I will. Whoever looks the most hurt, which I believe is Kentura, I'll hand her a potion of healing, as well as Cassius.
Appreciate it.
You never know.
Thank you.
And I'll stuff the other 2 in the bag and hook it onto my other pack. And then I'll say, I guess the warehouse is the last spot, eh?
So I can. This is. We searched the whole area. This isn't devoid of anything like any journals, any books left behind in any of the rooms.
See anything like that? No.
Okay. Then yeah, we can keep going.
That was Treasure Boost. Thanks to all your Treasure Boosters.
Thank you. Thank you.
And there is no like photographs. Is that something that exists in this?
There
world?
was the portrait inside the
Oh, right.
the pendant, but that's it.
Did we recognize the portrait? Was that Gato?
You've not seen Gato's face.
You're right. Oh my goodness. I'm being stupid today. Okay.
Go fine.
You are not.
Thank you.
But the next, warehouse, we'll head over to there. And I'm guessing like it's like Chateau, the office, and then the warehouse.
Yeah.
When we double back, I wanted to go into the office to kind of, because we didn't really check to see if there was anything on the desk or anything like that. I'll be like, 1 second, and I'll go and look in there to see if there's any.
Any papers that were here have long since turned to dust.
Okay.
There's nothing that seems to be left in here.
Cool. I was like, warehouse. And I'll catch up with the group.
Chat from Chateau is cat in French. Just
Yeah.
saying.
It's the cat house.
The cat house.
Yep. Yes. Precise.
All right. And then yeah, I'll
For all the linguists, there is many linguistical jokes in this particular.
Amazing. All right, and I'll be the first to open the warehouse doors.
All right. So you look, this ruin is littered with bones, almost purposefully. The piles are arranged in neat rows that stretch into the rubble and toward the back. All separated, ready to be constructed or carved.
I'm gonna ask Tino if he knows anything about it.
It's where they
You
get
said
all
they're
the stuff
ready
for
to
the
be
art.
carved?
Yeah, because you've seen bone art all throughout this place. It seems like this
Uh-huh.
is where they would have kept the raw materials.
Can I attempt to carve something?
I don't know if can I. So I have proficiency with mason's tools.
Okay.
Can I, as an artiste, either help or lend my like artist's eye to the situation or something?
Sure, I think with the tools. So can make a we'll say dex check with
Me or Gorgo?
well, I'd say since you're doing the carving, you can do dex check with proficiency and advantage.
Okay, how do I do this? What the hell? Okay, hang on, there it is. 16.
16. So you take some time. What are you trying to carve?
I am trying to carve I'm trying to think if it's stupid to put my name on it or not. I'm just gonna put Kintura was here in Laneshi.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. So you begin doing that. Lamartus, you wanted to look around. If you do, you can make an investigation check.
I will do that. 16.
16. Turn things over. Just a lot of bones, it seems.
And so this is where they make the bone stuff.
Was anyone else looking too, or no?
Can I run around and start like kicking them?
Yeah? Is that kicking the bones?
Can I?
And like see if they have anything on them? Is like to like kicking them around to see if they have anything.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure.
Why are they so symmetrical? They look almost arranged.
Yeah, you
I
start
know,
kicking them
yeah.
around, trying to see if there's anything in them. Make another investigation check if you want.
Can I check around, see if there's like been anyone else around here other than us recently?
Sure. Okay, this will be the last investigation check. Go for it.
Mine was a 14.
3.
All I wanted to do was use Fournier to fly up in the air and look down at the bones and see if it like had any particular pattern.
Okay.
Jalen, before when the cat was on your shoulder, I really had like this vivid image of Lamartes and Fournier, like.
Oh, for sure, definitely like that. Little parrot cat.
Look around. They just look like rows, as though just keeping track. You see, there's even like some giant bones that maybe were here or here, but knocking them over. No one didn't find anything. Nothing drops.
We're all gonna die.
They're all broke.
It's not like this is a burial ground. This is just like it's an art house,
Junk scattered.
It's a disposal place.
I guess.
Gorbel
And
will
the-
ask. Well, go ahead.
None of the objects, the huge bone structures, that are not finished or anything. They're not detailed in any sort of way that depict anything, do they?
No.
No. Okay.
Can we see what they're going for? I'm pretty sure it's what you just asked, but
I
What?
mean,
can we
do
see
you
what
mean
they're
going
trying
for?
to make? Like, can we see what they're trying to make with the bone structures? Or are they finished?
No, it seemed more like a storage house.
Oh, okay.
It seems more what this is, a place where they were the captain people may purchase them to take them home and carve.
Was
Or
this
two.
the last building in this area that we could investigate?
Yes.
And we didn't find anything important necessarily in the other two places.
not really. Other than
Bag of
the
We
holding.
found a cat.
bag of holding and the cat.
And the
Ooh,
necklace.
Loot cavern. All right, Kintura's gonna start walking away.
But before everyone walks away, I'm still in Fournier's body and sense, and this place probably smells like straight up bone meal. But I want to use the keen sense of Fournier to smell anything that isn't bone like, something that's out of place, and then if not, then I will leave.
Okay. Perception check.
Yep,
With,
keen
advantage?
smell gives advantage. Yep. Her perception is a lot better than mine.
I didn't know
plus
48 was a
5.
girl.
Yes, she
How
is.
cute.
What did Fournier get?
Oh wow, 2 17s plus 5, so 23. Or
Nice.
22. 22.
Okay. She sniffs around. And in this bone dust area, there's a different type of smell, like a burnt stone.
Huh.
And they follow it and they find this little diadem circlet. Diadem crown made of ivory.
She will pick it up and paw it and hand it to me, and I look at it, trying to determine what it is. And I don't think I mean, I guess I'll take it, and then if we're walking out of here, I would probably take the time to ritual cast Identify.
Okay. Even before you begin to identify, it is brimming with necromantic magic. Strong.
Just
Can I
something
try
I'm
putting it
definitely familiar with.
Well,
It's a
Lamartis-
Horcrux.
Lamartis has it.
I know, I was
And
asking
as-
Marcus.
Well, he's identifying it.
Mm.
And it's made of ivory and bone, polished, with vertical slits running up the 3 main bone shards on its front. And this comes back as a diadem. While attuned, you can focus on a pile of bones as an action to cast the Create Undead spell.
That's kind of cool.
Once you have cast this spell, you can't cast it again till the next dawn. And it cannot animate bones if they're within a living creature or already animated into an undead form.
That'd be
Damn.
hilarious.
No blood bending.
Yeah, I was gonna say right now.
Bone bending.
That's cool.
Interesting. I will actually put it on for now, but this is probably something that Gato will probably want, so I'm going to put it in the bag of holding for now.
Because you're not putting it on. You're putting
Yeah,
it
no. In the bag, yeah.
Okay.
What was our objective coming here from whoever sent us? Was it-
Gato said that there was an opening, that the earthquake might have opened a treasure trove. But honestly, it seems like almost a glimpse into possibly their past life.
Was the only place disturbed by what looked like an earthquake, was that the house? Is there other signs of earthquake anywhere else?
So, like, when we were in the main channel, I took time investigating the walls to look at, like, any fault line damage, and that's what led us to this square.
Yeah, because we
But this
found a
was the
crack.
problem.
We
Right.
went into a
I
crack.
see. I see. Great. Thank you, everybody.
No problem.
I don't know what's wrong with me today.
It's all good.
You're fine.
All right. In case you get to your boat and begin rowing away from the ruin.
Yeah. Can't really think of anything else we do here.
Row, row, row your boat. I will stay swimming, by the way.
Start helping out Cassius, even though I'm not versed, but like, all right, so you got to roll like this and roll like this. And you gotta keep going.
Yeah, it's definitely a streamlined example, but yeah, you just kind of, it's just pushing it. The boat really does
Okay.
all your stuff. Yeah.
Right.
You want to try it? Like, I'll let go.
Well, you're gonna be the racer next time. You gotta show them guys up.
I've been doing this for years. I don't need any more practice than I already have.
But you might need some rest, so I could take over for the moment.
Belle's kind of just like talking like weird theories. Like, was this a test that Gato wanted us to come here to get something or whatnot? Was it supposed to be an ambush and we were supposed to die? Which one?
I mean, I don't think
there was only one creature. It wasn't much of an ambush.
Right.
Mm.
I am wondering if it still is a treasure trove, but maybe of sentimental value. Maybe it is emotional for Gato.
That could be
Or maybe
it.
the crown or the cat's worth something.
Well, if he knew this was down here the whole time and he needed a earthquake to bring this out, why didn't he do it himself?
He says he couldn't, or she, because it's a woman, right?
I think so.
She said that she couldn't really get away from prying eyes to do some deep examining.
Right.
But along the way, I definitely will keep my eye out for any other passages or anything else that could possibly lead to something other than this square. But I think this square is definitely interesting in itself.
Yeah, move. You hear the rocks move, and the channel itself takes different courses, as though it's constantly moving and changing.
Oh no.
And the mist gets thicker.
Dick.
God damn,
all
boy,
flirting
that's
with
a
mist.
sick boy.
Because you're continuing down the channel, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So, it's harder to completely see through, and the mists violently roll, thunder, and accumulate around all of you individually. Everyone roll a d20 for me.
And this is while I'm in the water, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So it's still on me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cash has got a 5.
Ooh, nat 20.
I got 19.
So did Gorgo, not 20.
10.
Tree.
Get fucked on, Wally.
14.
I didn't roll the lowest.
I know.
Okay. Kintura, you suddenly find yourself on the boat. Gargo, you're in the water.
No,
Oh shoot! Switching
not this
positions
again.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, shit.
Are we switching bodies?
You switch positions.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
I come to the surface joking.
Yeah. All right. As you see what looks like a few block holes. Kind of like moving the ship, their boat down the river. They look at you like, hey, what are you all doing here, newbies?
They seem to be alone and away from anyone else.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you should have your masks on, so they're regarding you as good.
Yeah.
Just adventuring, saw something strange in the rocks, and we've been a little lost for a couple hours. We only just found you guys.
Adventuring? Why would you adventure in the mists?
Well, we're new
What
here.
are
We don't know all the
you doing
rules.
here?
You know, just to tell you the truth, just official Doge business.
And by what Doge is that?
Colette, if you must know.
Why does the Doge of Gold have any interest in the Misty Channel?
It's not so much in the channel, but more like Miss and one hits him. Shut up! What? You
We're
think
all
it's a
friends
big
here.
problem if they know about Miss Maymay and then they smack them again? Shut up! What? Who cares about that old hag? I said shut up!
No, hang on. Let's hear the man out. Go ahead. Continue what you're saying.
What he said. We're looking for the hag, Miss Maymay.
Yeah, haven't seen any hags here.
Colette
What does
asked
she look
us
like,
to black skin, red eyes, some horns coming up. Beautiful dress, I might add.
So she's
Black as
hot.
night.
The
Does it
monster we
look
saw also
anything
had
like-
red eyes?
The one did, yeah, but it was pale skin. But yeah.
Does her dress look anything like this? And then I'm gonna show, like, ask or nudge Lamar just to show the robe he took from the zombie. Or
I don't think it was was it a dress? I don't
No, it
know.
was a suit,
Yeah, it
but
was-
it's not. It does not match. It doesn't seem like they were talking about that.
Okay, I meant more like thematically, but okay, cool. Like style.
But we did encounter only a monster of sorts in the water that seemed like an accumulation of different Baltas and Maus. And you guys ever come across something like that?
Oh, we've heard of that. Bodies get torn together with Baltas that no longer function. After all, it's only these things that keep all of us sane. Otherwise, we'd be mindless undead, killing anything we came across.
Is that what that
Oh, go ahead.
is that what that monster was, or was that the work of the hag?
No, the rivers themselves will do that.
I heard someone speaking earlier about wanting to go to the surface. Can you believe that? What a psycho.
It's no secret that the Doges all want. Well, most of them want to go. It's. I mean, there's rumors of entire undead societies up there. And no sun. It's quite the thing to desire. Though I don't know, not a key has ever exchanged hands down here. And you'd need 3 to make it, and not all of them want to take the others. They're in such competition.
What about you 3? Would you go if you could? I'm not sure if I would.
Oh, if one of the Doges asked us to, that would be fine.
And what
Oh.
does Colette want? Do you know if she wants to?
Colette is... Colette likes her money, as everybody knows. I don't think she'd mind staying back and just managing everything with the others out of her hair.
She seems like the type. I'm sure she's quite the officiator and could definitely manage these doges these districts possibly all on her own.
No doubt. But, so, you haven't seen a hag. We'll
Nope.
gotta keep looking for Miss Maymay then.
Yep.
How is the hag supposed to get her more money?
Make a persuasion check.
It's a 9.
Colette has her ways.
Could we help you look for the hag? Since we're not too busy.
Kind of look and... I mean, sure. We're headed the opposite direction of you, but if you want to follow and give us a hand, I suppose that's fine.
Oh, well, my professional gondola driver here will surely be able to turn us around in this tight spot.
Hey,
Cassius!
Hey,
Not the clap. It's just like imagine Katura with like a mint julep and a big
Here in
old
the
hat.
clap, here in the clap, Ruby would go over to wherever Cassius is, take the gondola stick away from him, and start turning the gondola ride.
Actually, this time it would have been Lamarte's driving. I was in the middle of taking a rest.
That is true.
For Lamartis.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ruby, if you want to.
Well, again, it seems like at least we saw you talking to the Doges. If you want to lead, go ahead. What would you like us to?
You would be more familiar with this place than we would. We'll follow closely behind.
Okay. To row down the channel. Another hour goes by. Everybody roll a d20.
Cassius got a 19.
18.
Oh god, I got a 19.
I got another 3.
14.
Okay. Cassius, you're suddenly on the boat with the revelers here. Bao, you are where Cassius was lying down, and you guys see one of the undead revelers on the boat with you. And then who else got the 18s?
I did.
Gorgo and Eskel.
Okay, go around Basco. As the mist transports you to each other's spaces. Ah!
This is awkward. What is doing that? Never seen that before.
It's the mists. They like to change things off, and then someone says, "Shut up!
Hey.
Look! Shh!" And they point out to you, Cassius. You see a small campfire. And you can just make out what looks like a campsite, a few tents made of flesh, maybe?
Oh god.
And there's 2 blue creatures and 1 purple. They walk around naked, but have nothing on them to show gender of any type. Their skin is tight, almost muscly, almost like they have no skin. Small pinpricks of eyes light their overly large sockets. And they seem to be standing guard over what looks like a glass case. Tall. Maybe 5 feet by 5 feet by 5. And in it you see a horned, black-skinned woman in a long black dress. The one in purple holds a staff and seems to be doing a ritual over it.
Well, I think we found your hag.
Colette wanted Mimi. I don't know. Do you think we could take care of those things?
Who's we? You 3 or all of us together?
I mean, let's.
They're really only talking to Cassius right now because they're in different boats.
Oh, okay.
And Cassius went over, but they'd go. I think we'd all have to participate for this one.
Sorry, I cut out for the last couple seconds. Repeat that again.
We'd all have to help for this one.
Yeah, let's just dogpile. That seems to work with us. And if I can see the other boat, I'm just gonna sign 3 people. 1 is a thing over there, and then I'm gonna draw my sword as I'm getting ready to fight something.
I think before, as we were in the boat, Gorgo would be to the one person who was transported here. She'd be like, "So what do you do for fun?"
Oh, drink,
is
eat,
yours?
and make merry.
Incredible.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite things to do too.
Oh, occasionally you like to go over and shuck the souls, and it's quite fun.
You do the soul shucking?
Oh, we all take our turn. Someone's got to do work. Got to get some things.
I have not yet had a turn to shuck the soul. How does that one get? Are you like selected or?
You volunteer for it. It could always use more. It depends, especially if there's something really nasty that's happened up surface side. Sometimes we get notes about it. In fact, once there was a, I guess you could say, an informant who said that there was going to be a mass slaughter of a village, and we all were ready to accept them gleefully down and make their souls into our masks. And of course we knew that they'd probably come up dismembered, and it was true, most of their bodies were put into the locks to do whatever it is that they do.
Do you remember your soul shucking?
Oh no. That would be against the rules.
Okay, I didn't remember mine either, so that is why I was
Well, that's
asking.
you don't have your own your body and soul aren't the same. You should know that.
Right, I meant, exactly. You say both you're on.
Without a brain, without some type of body, you can't have your memories. And without your soul, you can't have your memories. So both separated can create two entirely new beings.
And that is the beauty of this place.
Right, well, born anew to take on the vices of that which was before us.
And now Gorgo sees Cassius and draws attention to that. And while the guy's distracted, Gorgo will look at her friends and go, "This guy is crazy."
Alright. Then as you begin to approach the catmint, make a stealth check. Group stealth check.
Oh boy. Roll here because oh thank God. 18.
14.
Hey, 22.
15.
So I have the chainmail, and it has the little disadvantage thing next to it.
Yep.
But it didn't roll twice. It only rolled once, I believe.
Okay, so
do I just roll it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, it's 18.
Nice.
Okay.
You're hearing every creak in Ruby's body as he's pushing the gondola with every little fight he has.
I will.
And you get closer. And you are able to get to your boats in this misty channel. Very close, just a little bit on land before you're ready to engage these creatures. And that's where we're in for this afternoon.
Ever the cliffhanger.
All right.
All right. So that's where we're end, and we will pick up next week as maybe they take on some new friends. Let's see what happens. All right. So Twitch, we'll be back on in about an hour with Group 2, and we will see you for this story continuing next Sunday. So,
All right.
see you guys later.
Bye. Bye.